My name is Dave Hibbert. I'm with a company out of California called Dialexis. I'm the president and a founding partner of that company. And what we do as an organization is teach salespeople how to get appointments and make more contact with executives at the C-suite. And we are assisting organizations today to drive revenue through a program called SOAR, S-O-A-R, which is an acronym for Surge of Accelerating Revenue. But the reason I'm here today is to give you a short message. I want to reveal something to you that I think can support you right now. One of the things that you and I know for sure is that the country is in economic strain like never before. And all I have to do is read all these papers and listen to radio on the car or watch television. It just is pouring down on my brain and everyone's brain every day and every hour about how difficult the economy is and how it's struggling, and people are like hunkering down and who knows what's going to happen and we may all die and all that kind of stuff. So what I want to pass along to you is this. There is a solution, and there is also a bigger crisis almost than the economic crisis. And that bigger crisis is the one that's going on in your sales people and your sales team's head. What are they believing about all of this? In other words, we get that it's happening, but the question is, what kind of belief is coming up or story being made up by your sales team about what that means to them? So that they can't sell, that it's too difficult right now, that the reason they're not hitting budget is because the economy is down and someday it's going to get better and then we'll be back to normal. Anybody can sell in a good economy. Anybody. Matter of fact, there is no selling. There's just answering the phone. We used to call it fish or jumping in the boat. You don't even need to cast a line out. Right now, with the times tough like they are, is a matter of adapting, a different way of thinking. There's two things involved for your salespeople that I want you to hear from someone who's in the business traveling throughout the world. One is the mechanics, and the other one is mindset. So mechanics and mindset. The mechanics of how do you adapt when the economy is like it is a whole different game. Most of your salespeople haven't learned to sell. They haven't learned to prospect that well. They've learned how to deal with clients in an easier market. And they made money to validate that they're good. But right now, the market is difficult. So it takes a different level of mechanics. That's what SOAR does. It shows people how to get more contact with decision makers, and it also takes a different mindset. The mindset of the client today, and you may be one of those, the mindset of the client inside their head is they're hearing down, market, cut, let's talk in '09 maybe, recession, etc. All negative stuff. Everything is negative. If that's the mindset of the client, and if over here we say, here's the mindset of your sales team, if the mindset of your sales team matches the mindset of your client, you're doomed. Plan on low numbers. Plan on not hitting numbers. Plan on more attrition. Plan on just not a good situation. So if the mindset of your rep matches the mindset of the client, then we've got problems. So what I want to recommend is that we speak to your salespeople and change the mindset they have. They don't have to have this mindset. They just have to shift the way they see this opportunity. And in that shift of opportunity, they need to come at this mindset over here in a different way, such that they can connect with the client. This whole conversation about we can't sell in this market is not true. The truth is we can. Dialexis has a program called SOAR, Surge of Accelerating Revenue, which I mentioned. It drives revenue, and it drives it fast, and it drives it better than anything in the marketplace today. Major corporations that we are under non-disclosure agreements with are using it throughout North America. If you want to put revenue in your company right now, it can do it in 12 weeks, provided your product closes in 12 weeks. If you want your salespeople to think differently, to get out of this mindset, to acknowledge that, okay, this is happening, but not to accept that it impacts their ability to produce revenue, I invite you to call.